Hi guys, Alamir meets everybody. It's Michelle Marie Taleni. I'm at Cumbies again. I was here yesterday too, but I didn't do a video yesterday. I was here the day before that. I didn't do a video here. But we are going to do a video today because I want to cover something, a couple things to spare you guys some of the crazy stuff from Blind Billionaire has been discussing. So let's give me the short skinny. Number one, for those of you who may not know, the Affordability Connectivity Act officially is ending at the end of May. Okay, so now if you've been getting assistance for utility bills, well, the program is ending by June 1st. So, which means it also means that this month your bill that they were paying originally $29 a month. Now they're paying like $14.15 in for non-tribal land people, and instead of paying $75, they're paying $35 for tribal lands people for the month of May. So you might want to be aware that your subsidy for your utility bills or for your internet is coming to an end. Also, as I just get a reminder for me, anybody who received Medicaid, not Medicare, Medicaid from the pandemic and further on, they're going to be disenrolled from the rolls. In my case, I'm still on the roll, but now I'm on the spend down. Now, I was on the spend down beforehand, so I never got disenrolled off the program. I was always on the program. So what that means is, now since I have dual coverage, something called D-SNP on my HMO insurance, does that mean now that I have to switch my plan to another plan because I'm on a spend down? I haven't seen anything from Anthem about this, so I don't know how that works. I've looked to see if there's any email. I didn't see anything. So I just got the letter this afternoon about being put on the spend down back on DSS in the state of Connecticut. So the spend down does not mean I'm not on Medicaid. A spend down means that they're not paying for any medical costs until I hit spend down, which for me is right here. It's the amount of $2,656.72. Notice, if you will, the period of time that they're going back for. They're going back from September 1st, 2020 through January 31st, 2021. It doesn't say anything about 2022. It doesn't say anything about 2023. And it doesn't say anything about 2024. So, as I said, originally during the pandemic, people eligible for Medicaid, by default, anybody could get it, as long as you applied and it was instantly given to you by the Department of Health or Human Services. But now they have said that all the states now need to clear up their accounts. So I don't know what that's going to do for my monthly premium. If I'm going to get a monthly premium on my existing plan, if I have to change my plan, or what. So let's talk about that, because the plan I have is a D-SNP plan from Anthem. And the plan has been pretty good. It provides coverage from my doctor and the clinic I go to. It pays for prescriptions. It gives me a food allowance, the so-called infamous flex card that so many people talk about, and also provides for $50 utility allowance, which we used to pay the internet or the electric bill. Actually, it was the internet bill. So now that's going to go up from the amount of $50 up to about $80 a month, because the ending of the Affordability Connectivity Act. So that's going to be a question about how that's going to affect my medical coverage, because I don't have a clear idea. But I also wanted to cover something else that's a little more exciting, relatively speaking. I guess it depends on what your level of excitement is auditory processing disorder as well. Is that a lot of people don't realize that people with auditory processing disorder is a huge group of people, and it can affect your ability to process instructions and hearing in many ways. There's no two ways about it. You can have normal ears, or you can have ears that are physically damaged, but you could also have that even when hearing aids normally does nothing for you at all. You just can't hear or process. You may be able to hear the tones and tests done in a sonogram, but audiogram, but fail in comprehension. This is where an otologist that is experienced with auditory processing disorder can be an important tool to help you to determine if your hearing problem is because of physical damage to the ears, or if it's caused by auditory processing disorder. But as one clinician said on YouTube, not everybody has to design a consistent test among the different doctors. So one doctor may say you're fine, one doctor may not say you're fine. So the parameters for testing are kind of questionable right now, but they're beginning to do more research into it. So yeah. Also, one of my people said my skin is dry and I need a moisturizer. Yeah, we do. Guess why? What happens? The salt. When it's hot, and now it's not too bad today. It was a little sticky earlier. But when it's hot, my skin dries out like salted meat. And I do a moisturizer. I just don't put any on. I should have. Usually this morning, like some days, I just don't. Most people get their skin gets dry in the winter. Mine does too, but not as much as it does in the summer when my skin gets pickled from the humidity and the heat. So we'll probably start putting some moisturizer on soon again. And also, the other thing is that we had a great show. We discussed some of this stuff, the auditory processing disorder and Asperger's and symptoms of them and how it affects people and their ability to communicate. So that was video this morning. That's what we started out with, and then we kind of went off on a tangent talking about refrigerators and things like that, which I did contact my landlord and I let him know. I said my refrigerator, Jimmy, is kaput. It's old. It's rusting out. It needs to be replaced. Maybe, just maybe, you might be able to get the guy to, maybe HVAC guy to fill it, refix it, clean it. But honestly, straight out, it's rusty, it's crusty, it's old, and there's really nothing left of it. It's seen better days. I mean, come on. It's been in here since the just to pick a year. Let's say 1979. Okay, let's see. Now, that's like, it's 2024. Okay, so if you want to say 1984 probably is the latest. So, that means that thing is over 40 years old for a refrigerator. I'm 56 and I don't even run well. Never mind a refrigerator that is mechanical, that has rusty, crusty parts, and basically needs to be replaced. It's just getting old. It certainly whoever originally bought the refrigerator certainly got the money's worth out of the deal, and I can't afford to buy it. So, since it's part of my rent anyway, you, the landlord, should be buying the refrigerator, not me. But we'll see what happens. I did update the Giving Tree with the new slips. When I showed the group the Giving Tree, I had forgotten 2 slips that were sitting on the table to put up. So there was 6 slips now on the tree from Brian PC, Tiger Kitty, Dottie Solo. Yes, I forget to put her in about the mixer and other stuff that she bought. So I gave her credit where it's due. Right, PC, PDX, not just for the memberships, but also for the fact that she came all the way out here to see me, which I consider that a blessing, and was wonderful to see that opportunity, and I appreciate that she came all the way out here for that reason. And we are going to be trying to get more content on the show as well. So, but just be patient. Some of the stuff may take a while to get done. So, Lumi and I talked about something yesterday, which I wanted to talk about today. Actually, we'll both talk about it. Yeah, okay. First of all, well, y'all know Michelle, once it goes out, likes to get a soda. Okay? This is Diet Cola. I know it's not the healthiest thing though, but at least it's better than what she was buying, which is cheese and ice cream. And let me explain, like I told Michelle yesterday. I said, Michelle, how many calories is in that cheese? 880. How many calories are in that ice cream? 1,050. How many calories a day do you walk? Not much. So, why do you need to bring more calories in when you're putting less calories out? It sounds stupid to me. I said, look, I mean, the soda I can see, I don't really think it's the best choice, but on the other hand, it's more doable to get a soda, because the soda, or sometimes Michelle will go buy herself a pint of milk, which is, some people say, but that's got milk fat in it, and that's not necessarily healthy for you either. Milk is theoretically healthier than this. It says no energy, no calories, no vitamins, no minerals, 70 milligrams of sodium, no calories, no vitamins. What are you drinking? Caffeine flavored water with caramel coloring? It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. But oh well, I digress. Also, like I told her, you need to eat every time you go out. Can you forgo eating out? Because when I say going out is, like, if Michelle comes here and like, she would not just buy a soda, she would buy like a slab of cheese. Still sounds good. I know. Or she'll buy an ice cream. Sounds okay. Yeah, okay. Well, once in a while, that's fine. There's no problem with that. But what I'm trying to get at is, and this is the part that we're kind of missing here, is Michelle, number one, loves to it's something of the food and endorphins and giving Michelle happiness and joy and feeling accomplishment, even though really she knows, and I know, it's not really in her best interest. If you think about it, how many calories do you average person need a day? Depends on a couple things. Like, for example, how much energy you're putting out. Well, in this case, let's say at rest, because we're not realizing you're not going to be running around and doing heavy workouts. So we know you're mostly a desk job. So let's say for a woman, a desk job could be living on 1,500 calories a day. You don't need to eat 1,050 calories in ice cream and then eat another 300 calories of crackling oat bran in the morning with milk, and then go home and eat a frozen pizza. Okay, that's nuts. I mean, it's stupid, because you just gave Michelle for June $247 a month in food stamps, which is good, but in all reality, is it really the thing that she needs? Michelle has a huge belly that keeps plenty of calories inside, so she doesn't need to eat a lot of fatty food. She doesn't. However, long ago, we made a conscious decision, and we've stick by it, and we only do this every so often because of the price, is McDonald's is out of the question. By the way, for those of you who do not know, or for those of you in America who think this is an insult to injury, listen carefully. Originally, a couple of years ago, McDonald's had plans to get rid of the self-serve soda fountains because of costs associated with them, and also the fact that people were stealing soda. Now, because the costs, again, not because anybody's saying that free soda refills is bad for you health-wise, McDonald's is finally telling franchisees no more self-serve soda fountains by within a couple of years. Okay, maybe even next year. Okay, at the European Union at the time has already said about 10 years ago, actually maybe less than that, I think maybe about 6 years ago, they said, "Thou shalt not have free refills, for thy refills are not healthy." So they said to them that you will not, by EU law, will have free refills. So McDonald's in the EU cannot give you free refills of soda because it's illegal. So in one sense, yes, it makes sense to keep policy consistent worldwide because of different reasons. However, it's in the case of the United States, it's because of cost, and in the case of the EU, it's because the government says no more free juice, there's no more free sugar drinks because of health concerns. And yet, America can still make soda with high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, which is kind of stupid, but that's something else. So, what we're trying to get at is, if you're mad because McDonald's says thou shalt no longer have free refills, or thou shalt not have an all-you-can-drink soda fountain at the store, please understand that if you are already health conscious, you probably were going, I'm not going for the second, the third, the fourth, fifth soda. I think one or maybe two is fine. I don't need to go for 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And it's absolutely true. You don't need to. There's no reason to. Okay, great. Maybe you have a family, kids, and you're getting the family meal that maybe you might want to get drinks. But even then, do you really need for a large refill of say Diet Coke or even Diet Sprite they have Diet Sprite. They don't usually have Diet Sprite. They don't usually, no. It's usually Diet Coke, and that's about it. But yes, go on them. What I'm saying is that you might want to ask yourself if this is really in your best interest to be eating and drinking food like that. Besides, McDonald's is not necessarily the best of the best. Now, I know they're going to be offering a new value meal, as some people think it's kind of, they're trying to do this to try to get people a lower income back into the restaurants, and I think that's great, except McDonald's food is not healthy, and we know that. Getting Michelle to say no to McDonald's was actually pretty easy when she saw the price tag of $19.70. It was just a little bit too much to her. It was like she was getting gobsmacked with a bill that high for a meal that used to cost her about $9, and I was like, forget this. I'm not going in there anymore. It's just not worth it for that price tag. At least not every day. Maybe once in a great while. Right. Now, I never said that we couldn't get cheese or ice cream once in a while. No, we can still get that once in a while. But make sure you're not stress eating. Because that's where the trouble gets started. Michelle sometimes will get bored. She'll sit there, she'll eat ice cream, she'll eat pizza, she'll eat cheese. Not because she's hungry, not because she wants the endorphins. This is something else that's been discovered about autistic spectrum, is the fact that they will eat to get pleasure out of food, but because of the way their mind of the autistic spectrum works, it takes twice the dose or 3 times the dose to get the same level of satisfaction. So yes, that is a real thing, and I'm not making that up and blowing it out of my butt. You can look it up. In fact, if you go to Michelle's channel, her Discord, there are health videos on this exact topic that you can watch that talks all about this. Okay? So I do appreciate Michelle did take my words seriously, but is it enough? Is she going to lose that spare tire? Well, she's doing another thing. Walking more, going places. It's got to be a bigger step. Getting some sun, get some melanin on the skin. Yep, getting out there. Yep, doing more things instead of sitting in the house. And that's a good start. Now, we still got to get some milk for the house. Why? We are not out yet. The refrigerator is kind of working kind of wonky, but give it a whole another half a gallon of milk. Well, is the refrigerator, what if the refrigerator dies tomorrow? Then you get all this milk you buy is going to go bad, and then you're going to be stuck like wondering what you're going to do with no milk. Yeah, that's true. On the other hand, maybe you won't die tomorrow, but still, you got milk, so we don't need to get milk right now. Maybe we can get some. Tonight is going to be the World of Warcraft stream. Me and Lumi and Carmen. Now, Red may hate it, but honestly, I do love playing with Carmen. She comes over very rarely. We come over, we have a little fun. Even Michelle told the check yesterday. We told the check yesterday. And the first thing I noticed on Windows 11 ARM, we have a sound problem that only seems to affect the truck. It doesn't seem to affect anything else. It doesn't affect World of Warcraft, Turtle WoW. It doesn't affect the regular Windows applications. It just affects the truck. And so I'm thinking there's something in the driver that's the problem. So I've got to figure that out, is why when the truck is driving does it sound so awful? Because when I play the same game on the Mac side of the thing, it works fine. The Mac in native mode, the truck drives great, but in the Windows 11 ARM, the sound is scratchy, staticky. It is really unenjoyable. No, it's not enjoyable at all. Not at all. Zip. Yeah. So we need to we need to find out what's going on with the sound and fix it. Well, I have an idea. Oh, Lord. Go ahead. It says idea. I didn't say it's a solution. All right. What if I don't think I take that back. It may not fix anything actually, but unless VM Fusion itself is what the problem is. So we need to check out VM Fusion and find out if that sound device is working. Because if that thing is having the problems, the Windows 11 ARM is going to have the problem too. Yeah, we'll take a look at that tonight. You're right. And we still need a steering wheel. We still, Brian PC wanted to make some orders on our wish list and couldn't. And he asked me, he said, Michelle, can you please reissue your wish list and see if I can order an item? And I said, that's fine. I can do that. And then he tried to reorder it again, and he couldn't order again because he lives in Scotland. Okay, so he couldn't place an order from Scotland. He tried 3 or 4 times, and it would not go through. And I said to him, well, were you able to get to the customer service at Amazon? He said, no, not yet. I said, well, okay. I said, you have successfully ordered stuff before, so my question is it something about the item where it's coming from? The stuff that you ordered before successfully, that was stuff directly from Amazon's warehouse. Is this stuff coming from Amazon's warehouse? Good question. Good question. Or is it coming from a seller? That's what I need to check. So, in other words, some of these items might not actually be coming directly from Amazon. So I wonder if that's what it could be. So what I'm going to do when I get home is I'm going to take a look at that and see if the item is coming from Amazon or from one of the sellers. Also, we have to upload this video too. And that's another one of those craps, you know what I'm saying? Let me explain. There's an application available for the iPhone that is called Amazing, IMAZING, which is designed to let you access the phone kind of like iPhone Explorer, so that you can take files and copy them from your iPhone to your computer so that you can work with them. Okay, iPhone Explorer was free, but Amazing wasn't. And so what would happen is when you upload videos, this is in portrait, this isn't in vertical landscape. So what happens is I upload this video to then I have 2 choices. I could either A, directly import it in the Final Cut Pro, which is fine, but I don't want to really edit it. I just want to send it out raw. And so to do that means that I have to find another way to extract it. So I used to say, well, let me go ahead and copy this to iPhoto. Well, that used to work, but iPhoto doesn't work anymore because it doesn't do video extractions. Or if it does, it's taking forever. And so I can't export video. And which is absolutely vexing to me. So how am I supposed to get my videos out? I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of collection of iPhoto videos and I can't get them out. And so we're gonna figure that out. Now, as I said, we had a lot of stuff we covered today in this morning show. It went really long. It ended at 2:45 p.m. It was a wonderful show. But unfortunately, it also was getting close to the maximum amount of socialization I could handle. I was, if you watch my face enough, you would see that my face was starting to get I was starting to look like Inspector Odo from Deep Space Nine. In the end, when my face was starting to go, mostly she was definitely turning into Inspector Odo. She was like, oh, can we end the show? I want to get ready to get going. I got to get out, get a walk, get some breath of air. And so that's why we're here. So, but still, I also did update the giving tree, like I said, so that's done. And that could go out of the refrigerator, that's done. And now we still got to figure out how we can get, if I knew what Brian PC wanted to order and find out if some of these items are available from Amazon's own warehouse, because that's the only thing I can think of, is some of these items may be coming from an affiliate, and maybe that's why Amazon was offering within the United States free shipping. But unfortunately, since the stuff may be coming from going to an overseas buyer to the United States, the affiliate is probably not getting the updated information. Does it make any sense? Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of. So I gotta go back and redo the wish list, or throw the whole damn wish list in the garbage and start over from scratch, because I don't know why things don't work. But here's something that you can do. If you do want to send me something, you do want to order me something, but you can't get it to work, here's what you do. And this is not because I'm trying to be mean, but this is just because I understand it's a gift and all that. But if you can't get it to order and you don't know what to do and you're getting desperate, just send me the money and I will buy it. Just tell me what you want me to spend the money on, and I will buy it with the money that you send me. That way, you don't have to worry about all the craziness with the order. I can still get the gift, and you'll still get recognition for the gift, and Amazon will process my payment because they'll be in American dollars, drawn from an American bank, going to an American email or shipping address, and but better likely be a success. So that's what I would do if you really have problems with this. I know you're going to be going, but Michelle, the idea is to give you a surprise. I agree, but if you can't get it to work and you really still want to send me something, that's probably the best way to do it. Is I tried to, I had one person get snotty and tell me, well, why don't you buy it yourself with your own money, and then have them, pay you back after you buy it. If it's a gift, it doesn't matter if it's bought with Michelle's money or not. It's the fact of the matter is that Michelle was saying is if you can't get the order done, if you want to send something, Michelle, yeah, you could send her the money, you could tell her what it's for, and she'll buy it for you. As she says, she will give you the receipt to prove that she did her side of the deal and did purchase what you asked to buy with your money, if that's what it comes down to it. So we'll try to find out what's going on with Amazon, but we don't know right now because, like Brian PC said, he can't seem to get through the customer support. we're probably not going to have much better luck than he is. Because we're not in the UK. We can't go back to them and say, hi, I'm Michelle Marie Dunny. I am a UK customer. Customer code is blah, 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 blah. I have a friend who has a wish list, and I wanted to buy her a gift, and it says that there's something wrong with the address on the gift or registry. What does this mean? When she says she has her address on file with you, can you tell me what is going on so that we know what we need to do, so I can send her whatever it is you're going to send. That's what we need. That's all we need. We just need to know what it is. It might be, just like I said, oh wait, if this is an item from an affiliate, then maybe the problem is that the affiliate, since it's not coming from our warehouse directly, it's not coming from Amazon, it's coming from an affiliate, then maybe the affiliate doesn't want to do that, and that they want you to buy the stuff locally or something. So this online ordering is great, but it's problematic for some people. Yeah, it's a problem for some people. It doesn't always work, but at least you could say the cell is trying to reach out and to get things. Did you eat breakfast today? I had cracker no brand. Oh, that's all you had? Yeah. Okay. All you had was cracker no brand for cereal? Really? Don't you didn't eat anything else? No. Didn't you have cracker no brand for dinner last night? Yeah. Well, say guys, Michelle isn't eating a huge ton of food, so. We gotta cook the chicken tonight, though. We have to cook it because before in case it goes bad, the refrigerator is just cold enough. I got a feeling we're gonna have to cook it. Yeah, we're gonna have to cook the chicken, make some mashed potatoes too while you're at it. Obviously. The butter's still staying hard. Yeah, the butter's still hard, but yeah, I think we need to make the mashed potatoes and the stuff tonight. So, see, what happens is, but usually, like, it's already 4:56. So when I get home, okay, I'll probably be about 5:15, okay, 5:30, and then we have the gate. So that means it gives me what, 30 minutes to cook dinner? Yeah. Eat? Yeah. 30 potatoes, think about 30 minutes to boil, and then chicken takes 30 minutes to cook in the toaster oven. Yeah. And so when we get home, we chop potatoes, put them in boiling water, let them cook for about 20 minutes. We don't have to cook. You know what we could do is we could do something halfway. We can make the chicken and steak fries. Yeah, that would work. With some raw broccoli and carrots on the side. Yep. And cauliflower, raw too. Yeah. So kind of a broccoli, cucumber, carrot, kind of a salad meal. Yeah. Well, guys, I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up. But thank you all for watching this. Kind of a rambly little video, but just kind of interesting. You guys just to see update what's going on. And of course, for now, do me a favor, stay out of trouble, and we'll talk to you later on. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.